G'day everyone, welcome back to another video. Now today I thought I'd talk about the silent majority. If you don't know what the silent majority is, it's the majority opinion of the public that stays silent. So it's what everyday Aussies think, but they stay silent. The 1% online are the pink hair, nose rings, septum piercings, psycho people that push their agenda and go crazy online until they get what they want. But they're not the majority. They pretend they're the majority, but the real majority is the everyday Aussie, which, you know, if you're following this channel, you probably are one of them and you're the majority in Australia, really, or in any Western country around the world, whether you're English, American, anything like that. It's the same scenario. So we're talking about the silent majority today because the silent majority isn't really being silent anymore. If you didn't know, we are speaking up because we have had enough. After what's happened here in Australia at Bondi this week, I'm pretty sure the general public has had a gutful and we are not holding back anymore. I mean, I've had 300, Australians follow this channel just yesterday because they are tired of being talked down to, being talked to like you're stupid by the politicians, being told, when there's a mass shooting because of mass immigration, that it's the gun's fault and not having strict immigration laws. We're taking people from countries that other people don't want and have radical views that don't want to assimilate. It's not multiculturalism. It's nothing. It's just letting in radicals because our government doesn't do any checks on where people are coming from. And now we're suffering and there's been so much drama this whole week. I'll talk about it a little bit on here today, but I have made a lot of videos this week on it. If you just go through my channel, if you're new here, make sure you follow if you're part of the silent majority, which isn't being very silent anymore. But like I said, there's been nearly a second attack now, and the police just released them out on bail straight away, which is sickening and so dangerous for the public. Obviously, if they rammed a car, they had probable cause to arrest them, otherwise they'd be getting sued, yet they let them straight out into the public again. So, that's not a good look. After Bondi, what happened? I mean, the Prime Minister has been going out there saying nothing. The premiers have been saying nothing about these protests every week. They were in Sydney Harbour only last month chanting "Gas the Jews." Do you think one arrest was made? Not one. Do you think anyone even talked about it on the news? The mainstream news, I mean? No one said anything. And now we've had a mass shooting and that's just sparked the silent majority to say, we've had enough. We're not putting up with this anymore. And the reason the silent majority is so strong in Australia out of all countries is because of our laid back culture. We're laid back, not in a bad way, in a, you're my mate, let's get along together, we can all live together, let's have a good time and just get along. But we've been pushed so far by what's happened this week that we can't just stay silent and let these politicians destroy our country anymore. It's just sickening. It's just absolutely sickening. And you can see the change. You can see the massive change that's gone on in the public this week. And it's great to see. Like I said, we've had 300 people follow this channel alone last week. And, cancelled thoughts is a bit of a joke name because it's like these thoughts will get you cancelled, but it's still the majority opinion. So, if you're commenting down below, you're radical, you're racist, all this rubbish, like get a life. You're a retard. This is what everyday Australians think. We care about our culture. We care about Australia. We do not care about letting in radicals into our country that want to protest and destroy us about a war that's overseas that has nothing to do with us. We've had enough. We don't want to hear your rubbish anymore. And that's the way it is. That is the silent majority coming out. Comment down below if you agree with me. Make sure you get into the comments. Let's have a discussion. Let's see what everyday Aussies really think. And if you're a complete radical, move along. Get lost. Like, we don't need you here. We don't need you on this channel. You're finished. Like, all this wokeness has really come falling down on everyone. All these woke people lately, and it's coming to an end. It happened in America when Trump took over. All that woke stuff's been getting completely scrubbed out. Now it's starting to happen in Australia. We are struggling because we still have crazy politicians in charge that are left wing, but the majority are rising up now and it won't last forever. So keep supporting this channel, keep supporting channels like me who aren't afraid to speak up, Comment down below to show your support. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, let's just keep this movement going and be proud to be Australian. Be proud to wave the Australian flag and be proud of our culture, because it's one of the best in the world, which is why people want to come here. And if you don't like it, you can